welcome back to my channel. So today our little video will be just part 2 of my bricklaying of the dry wall or dry rock wall and excuse me. So yeah, otherwise nothing much has happened. If you wonder about my voice, I came down with a little spot of COVID a few days ago. Had a close contact at work, training someone in a machine cap, and yeah, the person came down with COVID during the training, and during the week up at work, nothing happened to me. And so when I was flying home, I started getting a little scratchy throat. It lasted only a day and a half, but after that I had yeah, runny nose. That's basically all I had. Scratchy throat for a couple of days, day and a half basically, and a runny nose for another 2 days, and now it's a bit blocked up. But yeah, when I came home, my wife put the COVID test straight in front of me, said I had to do it, and it came surprisingly. I expected it would come positive, but it came back negative. It was a brand new test she bought from the pharmacy. But then 2 days later, because of my voice, she said, "No, I want you to do another test." I said, "Okay." So then that came positive back. So, but lucky for me, it's just, I had worse colds than this year. This is my second time I have COVID, and both times were mild, extreme mild. Touch wood for the future. I know other people had it really bad. Friends around me, they really came down badly with it. But yeah, that's all from me with this little thing. I'm doing well, just having a bit of a blocked nose, but I'm feeling good, and I want to get out here and do a little bit. So I turn you around. So yeah, we're back. So this was what I did in part 1, how far I got. So today what I want to do is finish that little bit there. That will be my biggest challenge, to get basically past the skimmer there, to sort of marry it in the, it will be not easy, I think, but we'll see. And then go over here and finish this part. So this is what I plan to do today. Get it all done. Got more rocks from the block, and otherwise, yeah, the fish doing all good. We had the last 2 nights pretty cold, so when I came home, the temperatures in the pond were up to 13.5, and now they dropped down to 11.5 because we had 2 nights of well, last night apparently was -1 degree. It doesn't happen often here in our area, only maybe a few times during the winter. So this is I think the first time we had it. So we had a very mild winter so far, and I don't think it will get really cold in the future for the rest of the winter. So the fish doing good. I'm very happy with the water clarity. That power head still does its job. It gets to really the waste in it, pushes the waste now really into the bottom drain. And yeah, over there, the ground pond. Well, here's our exhausted husky. It's always lying around sleeping in here. So they're doing well. No dramas here. I'm extremely happy with the ground pond. It performs better than I actually thought. Okay, that's a little piece. I'll come back to you when I'm doing a bit on the bricklaying or rock laying. Yeah, see you in a bit. Just gave the cows a little feed. Even the temperature a bit cooler, they still like to eat quite a bit. It's only programmed for once a day, but when I see them swimming around and I'm close by and the skimmer stopped working, I give them that additional feed from time to time, and as long as they take it, it's fine. If don't, it goes in the skimmer and I scoop it out afterwards. But so far, they always eat. I've never seen them not eating it, and they're doing fine. So I just put you on a stand and yeah, show you what I'm doing here with the bricks or the rocks. Let's see if I can set it up, because as you can see here, I finished around the skimmer and it worked out pretty good. Just cross your fingers so I get that piece of composite decking back out that was supporting the bricks going over. Yeah, that could be my little Achilles, but let's hope it works. So I started over here. Basically laid the foundation for this rock wall. So let's see if I can put you on a stand. I'll just pause this for a second. Okay, got it done. So I'm not explaining too much about this. It's just basically finding the right rock to go on top of each other. That is, I think, what I learned so far. I'm not sure if that's correct. Any bricklayer or rock layer, mason, rock mason, can happily correct me. But yeah, trying to find the right size rock to go into that little crevice or that little shape you laid before to make it to fit almost perfectly. I'm not getting it perfect, I know that. I'm not an expert on this and I'm not trying to make it super perfect, but if I get it close enough to perfection, I'm very happy with it. So with this wall there, I'm, let's say 99% very happy with it. I missed one rock that sticks a little bit out from the wall. As I like to say, shit happens. I didn't concentrate with that rock there, but 99% I'm very happy with the rock wall there, and I'm trying to replicate this over here. Last week when I did that part there, my mix was a bit too sloppy. I just underestimated the moisture of the sand I put in because all the rain we got here. The sand was pretty drenched, and that, yeah, got me wrong with the mix. So I was a bit sloppy. It worked, but today I got the right mix. It is nice and it has a medium mix, not to be sloppy and not to be too dry. I mean, the layer probably uses a bit more drier mix than I do, but that's just, yeah, trying to do it as good as possible. So I'm just trying now to find the right rock for this little corner here, and I think I found it. And I'll just fit it in there. Yeah, it works almost perfect. It is actually, this bun is, for my liking, perfect. So what I get is a bit cement mix. And I just put it behind that rock. And just work it in there as nicely. Yep. Another one for the next little area. It's here. So, okay, now I'll find the next one, and so on and so on. My mix, what I do in my mix, I not only have a normal general purpose cement and sand, bricklaying sand, I put, like most bricklayers do, the right quantity of the lime in there as well. And this is my little secret when I do this kind of work. I found that out a few years ago when I just experimented with cement mix, and I had plenty of wood ash from the winter in a bucket, so I just sieved out basically, yeah, I would say maybe two at least these trowels, full trowels, sieved out of wood ash and put it in. And the experience I made was that the mix tends to take longer to dry, but maybe for some people in the wrong way. But I liked it because, especially in summer when it dries too quick, it doesn't get the strength in it. It tends to crack. And another thing I found out was, I don't know if it's just lucky or the cement tends to crack less. I don't know if it's more stronger or it's just the ash making a chemical reaction there. But yeah, everything else here, because we were on clay soil, everything without ash, I found out was that it likes to crack. As soon as I put the ash in, the cracking is much reduced. But that's only me. I'm not an expert. Someone might correct me on that. But I have plenty of ash from the winter, so why not put it in and use it? It works, for me at least. Okay, so this is how I do go forward. Just keep this a bit firmly, or I will then fast forward the next few. Just find another one that fits in here. Sometimes will work perfect, and sometimes it takes a while. Like this one here, I'm not sure if I will use it because then I have this tiny little gap here. Even the rock looks perfect and it fits nicely. I will have an issue later on if I don't find another one that fits in here. Yeah, so let's see. I'm like, this is not koi related, so everyone else, if you don't like it, yeah, I can understand that. So it's pretty, not too bad. Not too bad. I will have a little problem with this part here because it's not nicely shaped. Okay, we're back. It's the next day, and I finished the rock laying. So it turned out really good, and I'm happy with it. But I can tell you, if anyone is good at puzzles, this is the job for him. Doing this kind of rock laying, it's like giant, heavy puzzle, finding the right rocks to place. Okay. I'll turn you on. Let's see what you think about it. So, we've got that side of the skimmer done. So you can see still the block work over underneath, but I had to do it this way so I can always access the skimmer, take that lid off, but it's not a big issue, I think. And yeah, that looks all pretty nicely. So I've got all the way around. zoom you out. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. So got it all done, and it actually looks pretty good, very good for me. I mean, for someone with DIY skills, I'm very happy with the outcome. It's probably one of my best rock laying works I've done so far. So yeah, yesterday I just did an acid wash, got it all nicely cleaned up, and then high pressure all the acid off. So yeah, I'm very happy with it, and yeah, it's finally done. There's a little bit of a thorn in my eyes, and I delayed it many times because I just knew how figurines it would be to do it, but it's done now and I'm happy. So yeah, the next part will be the cover. Yeah, get a bit nicer done. I'm still thinking, I'm not 100% sure if I go with the, I'll probably go with the wood, but I have to figure out how I can make it that it doesn't get when it's get wet, gets yeah, a bit ugly looking. I'll show you on the other one that's just turned out now during the winter. So as you can see here, I'm not sure, yeah, it's got this algae or mossy stuff on it. The only thing I can assume why it's happening is because underneath the moisture comes through. At least I assume that's the reason. You get moisture from the top, then moisture constantly from the filter chamber. Because over there I hardly have it, and that part one I insulated from the back, from the inside. Put an insulation layer on. So probably the next week I will do the same on this one here. Let's see if I can get rid of this green stuff. But yeah, hope I can do it with the same. I can do it there too. I have to think about it, but that's another job for another time. But it will be done I think next month or so. Okay, that's from here. Yeah, I hope you found this video a bit interesting. Nothing really about koi, so koi ponds, but it's just slowly I'm getting the pond and the surroundings really nicely decorated, so it's always slowly coming to the finishing line. Okay, see you next time and enjoy your hobby. Bye for now.